Thank you, everybody. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Thank you for coming and attending today. We are here today to protest and trying to prevent the war on Iran and the Middle East. The war which is ordered by the President of the United States, Donald Trump, starting by assassinating an Iranian diplomat going in a government mission to reduce the tension in the Middle East, also to continue with the strategy how to fight ISIS and expel Al-Qaeda, both created by the US government.
Shame!
And what's funny though, I was watching CNN this morning and about the impeachment of Donald Trump. They're impeaching him because he interfered with Ukrainian diplomat. They have to prosecute him for killing an Iranian diplomat, for killing an Iranian general who fights ISIS and the whole Middle East. I am from the Middle East and I know who fight ISIS on the Middle East. Not the US bomb that kills the civilian. The US there is just to protect the oil field and to protect their interest, not to help us. No. Both ISIS and Al-Qaeda created by the US. The Middle East is a place of peace chosen by God to all humankind and all religions. Occupied Palestine, the wounded country of Lebanon, and the new birth of Arab Syria with the president of Bashar al-Assad, after the Western government, led by the United States, to destroy Syria by bringing ISIS to kill people, destroy the ancient history and temples of all kinds and all religions. That's the truthful, ladies and gentlemen. It's the truth. It's not lies.
That's the truth.
It's not propaganda. Trust me, this is the truth.
That's the truth.
And unfortunately, the Canadian government is part of NATO, and that's why we want the Canadian government to get out of NATO. With this,
out of NATO! Bring Canadian troops home now!
yes, bring Canadian troops home now. Lebanon, my country, they tried to do the same by bringing ISIS to the border of Syria.
Shame!
And they killed not only the Muslims, they killed the Christians.
Shame!
They don't care elderly or children, boys or girls. They just the machine of killing, orchestrated by the United States and the Western allies.
Shame!
And hopefully, I don't hope that Canada is part of them. By the Lebanese army and the fighters of Hezbollah and the Lebanese army were able, after 2 years from ISIS occupying our north part of Lebanon, they were able to do so by expelling those ISIS fighters from the north. But the United States government threatened the Lebanese army with sanctions if they try to fight ISIS.
Shame!
By the help of General Soleimani, the Lebanese resistance were able to defend Lebanon in the 2006 war. And I think everybody remember we were 13 years ago down at the City Hall protesting that war. It's because of General Soleimani, the Iraqis, the Syrian and the Lebanese were able to defeat ISIS, not the United States bombs. We are here today to raise our voice against the imminent war in the Middle East between Israel and Lebanon. And it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. The whole world is watching and waiting for that moment, which is going to happen. We're asking our politicians in this city of Hamilton, the beloved city of us, to interfere with the Canadian government to go and trying to stop this imminent war in the Middle East. It was a very shameful moment when I watched 2 weeks ago the Canadian ambassador in Israel congratulating and encouraging Canadian citizens in Israel to join the Israeli army, not for peace mission, not for peace mission, but to kill more Lebanese and more Palestinians. Excuse me. As Trump can buy the Arab leaders and suck their oil and money to protect their monarchy, but he cannot buy the people of the region. The people of the region wants the US and all foreign troops out of their countries now. Thank you for attending. Thank you very much.
Troops out now! 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 Thank you. And thank you, Ray. That was very powerful. I think we need to take a moment to contemplate what Ray was telling us there. I think it's been suggested to me, we've heard it before, there's something important here, and that is martyrs live forever. Martyrs live forever. And you see, when the United States killed Soleimani, they thought they had undermined the axis of resistance in the Middle East. They thought they had dealt a death blow to resistance against their designs, but they've done anything but that. They've invigorated resistance all over, in Lebanon, in Syria, in Iraq, in Iran, and we see now in Iraq, of course, the parliament. It's not just the parliament. There's 1 million people, there's 1 million man-woman march in Iraq to call for the United States and its partners to vacate Iraq. So the situation is the opposite of whatever Trump and his planners were thinking. And I'm glad that Ray helped it really explain that to us. So as we come to the end, we have coming up